What's up, creeps? It's Jason, a.k.a. the Pope of Pain. Of course, I'm here with JDK. What's up, dude?
How we doing, buddy?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
I'm okay. I should be very happy because we're going into, October is here, right? I mean, well, it's if you guys are watching this real time, it's like in a day or two, right?
Sure.
In fact, we have no more days off until November here at the shop. I don't know whose fucking idea that was.
Oh, yeah.
Gina.
Thanks, Gina.
So, and I'm already tired, so that's even better. So, but no, I'm pumped and I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you're tired of news like this.
Yes, yeah. We all know that, what is it, Halloween 45 is this weekend coming up here if you're watching, once again, real time, right? And is that in Pasadena?
Yes.
Everything's in fucking Pasadena. Why is it? What's up with Pasadena?
I don't know. I mean, it's a cool area, but
Yeah.
well, I mean,
I don't know.
there's nowhere else.
I guess not. Why not Phoenix? Just throwing it out there. People are like, who? All right, yeah, you're right. So Halloween 45, and this is the celebration of 45 years, right, of Halloween.
Yes.
Yay. All right. You guys probably figured that out. But the also news is they're shopping the rights of the Halloween franchise. Now, look, but you're like, wait, Halloween ends. It was supposed to be over. Come on. You're better than this, guys.
You knew at the end of the film it wasn't over.
Yeah, it's never over, right? They're just going to go back in time, right? Because, I mean, yeah, he did get eaten by a garbage disposal, whatever the fuck it was, right? Trash compactor, I don't know, whatever it was he got killed with at the end of Halloween Ends.
It was probably like Frank Tramer. It's like Ben's
oh my
son
God.
or something.
That's a good twist. It wasn't actually Michael Myers, right? Anyway, so they're shopping around the rights. And what does that mean? Well, let me tell you, because I have a problem. I don't know, and right now, I'm just going to throw it out there. All the A24 nut huggers out there are going to go ahead, just unsubscribe because you're going to be mad at me or Justin here. Yeah. And you know what? But we all are entitled to our opinion, and I'm going to try to, like in a court of law, defend my opinion here. I am a self-appointed, court-appointed lawyer.
We've done this before, this whole lawyer thing.
Yeah, where's my gavel?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's
all
lost.
right. Yeah, anyway. So here we go, right? And well, here's a scenario real quick for you guys, right? First off, who owns the rights to Halloween? That's a good question. I know that Miramax co-owns the film rights, right? Which, all right, Miramax, not bad. I'm not hating on that,
Sure.
And I don't know who the other co-owner is. I mean, maybe multiple co-owners, right? Or maybe just like, I don't know. So, and if you're smart enough and know this better than I do, just put it right down in the comments who co-owns the film rights. So that is not the question. That is not what's going on right now. They are actually shopping around the TV rights.
Right, and this one's a little...
Yeah. What TV show ever, horror, has been good? And if you say it to 1990... Ooh. I don't know. I mean, it was okay, I guess.
Freddy's Nightmares.
Yeah, how about Freddy's Nightmares, right? Thank you, right? That was the worst thing ever, right? So, traditionally TV horror sucks. And if you're like throwing out, well, Chucky's good. It's not.
It's not.
I fucking watched it. I watched it with you guys, man. I watch it, and it's not like I'm not watching a real Chucky film, right? A Child's Play film. This is, I don't know. It's weird, right?
It's a weird world with Chucky just living in it. I don't know.
Yeah. So I've never been really impressed with horror going onto the TV screen, right? Series, fucking whatever. Anyway,
even Creepshow, which by the way, just to be fully, not biased here, you know what I mean? We love Creepshow, and even the show we're not like thrilled on.
Yeah, I'm not really either. I mean, there is some winners, and then it's like it's a crapshoot. It's a flip of the coin. What's it going to look like? And this is another question I have: is this like TV? Like I'm throwing this on Netflix TV, or what I'm saying, or Max, or is this on? I don't know, USA Network.
That's a good point. That's a big factor.
So we don't know. So biggest thing is A24 is in the lead to grab these TV rights. What the hell? Okay, and when I saw the news earlier, this is a couple of days ago, I said, okay, as long as A24 doesn't get them, I'm all right, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
They heard you.
They did. And they say, "What? Hold my beer." And so they're in the lead now. I don't know, the bidding war, maybe, I guess, or whatever. So, but can we explain to the wonderful audience out there, right? All these creeps out there, why we think that this is a bad move, right? Well, let's just go over the A24 filmography.
Ooh, I like this.
That's
a little breakdown.
I feel like I should have a beret and a long cigarette or something when I say filmography.
Especially talking about A24.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, we want to talk about some losers?
It's like 90% of them.
Yeah.
Let's go.
People are already tuning off right now.
Let's go.
Okay, so in the filmography, I guess in the library of A24, let's talk about some films that I can't stand.
Yes.
Okay, Tusk is one of them, man. Slice, what else we got? Life After Beth. Okay, I keep going. Saint Maud, Lamb. Yeah. What else we got, man? Men. You turned me on to that one. Thanks for nothing.
You had to suffer like I did.
Green Room. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Come on, guys.
Basically, if there's a name with one word or some really random name, Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Yeah, or
it's bad.
Is it a verse of some shit? Yeah, it's not good, man. So those right there. Okay, and don't get me wrong. Not every studio's got some really good shit, right? Everybody has some. We just got to fill the gaps, right? So, or whatever, and put some movies in there. And these are what I think are. Where people are like, I love Tusk. Tusk is a horrible movie, by the way.
Yeah, you don't love Tusk.
Yeah, right. So, but let's, once again, but to be fair, let's get into some A24, as you would say, bangers.
Let's go.
Things that people love. So, Talk to Me. I recently watched Talk to Me, and it was okay. It was worth a one watch, right?
You see, Talk to Me has that advantage of again, talking about the predecessors here that were all duds. It doesn't have to do much to be okay when there's such a bunch of bad.
Yeah. That cream kind of rises a little bit of the crop. Yeah. I can think of some really disgusting, analogies to put out here, but I won't.
Of course,
I won't. Right? Hereditary. We all love Hereditary, but once again, one and done. Right?
Yes.
Lighthouse. Yep. Midsommar. I mean, as weird as these movies, and The Witch. Right? These are all very artsy, atmospheric style movies. Okay, I'm cool with it. I'm no problem, right? I'm not rewatching these 9,000 times like I would a Halloween franchise.
Yeah, even the ones I enjoy, there's really no replay value for me.
Right, right.
Like Hereditary.
And what's one thing about all these movies we just listed? There's no slashers. We all know Halloween is a slasher. Do not try to make it anything besides a slasher, right? I mean, that's where I will pick it. You think the SAG and actor strikes are bad? You ain't seen shit yet. Yeah. We're talking riots like 2020 style. If you make fucking Halloween a psychological thriller or some shit.
Please no. Yeah,
right.
Please no.
Right. Now, A24 has some slashers under their belts, right? Yeah. We all know X and what was the other one? Pearl, right?
Yeah.
I guess those are slashers.
And we argued with these, right?
Yeah.
Because they were labeled as slashers, and I'm pretty sure in X, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure one person dies by a knife or by
it's not. Yeah, it's and
it's a lot of weird shit, and
okay, but I'm gonna give it to him. And don't forget Bodies with Pete Davidson.
Yeah, woke.
Boring. Why would you? Okay. Anyway, it's A24. So There we go. That's kind of like their repertoire, right? That's why they're coming to the table here and saying this is why we should own the TV rights to Halloween.
And the response to that is everything you just mentioned, even the films we enjoy. This is exactly why I don't want you touching Halloween, right?
Exactly, right. Now, A24, you have your own style. You have your own thing, man, your own flavor. You're very art house-ish type of movies. And
glad you said that.
Yeah, and that's fine. That is no problem. We have, I would say, 50% of the people that walk into this door love A24 and probably are yelling at us through the screen right now. Like, how dare you?
How dare you?
Not like Life After Beth,
but
or Saint Maud.
We're all like, okay, so Halloween takes place late 70s and then all throughout the 80s, correct?
Correct.
One thing we love about this, one of the many things we love about this, is the way that the film looks. Like, it's choppy. The cinematography isn't phenomenal. It's not like the greatest thing in the world.
Right.
I don't want like Michael and H2 like looking through a pretty little bush hedge, and just it being all dramatic.
Or we learn about his feelings and
of course, his name would be Michelle Myers.
Michelle Myers.
Michelle Myers.
Oh, with the little pink. I love it. That's hilarious. So
we don't need that.
Yeah. So and so this is why we're against A24, guys. So this is for once again, fine if you're gonna make the weird naked people having sex, watching people then jump off cliff movies. I love it. Do it all day long, right? But keep your hands off stuff like this, right? These franchises. And by the way, I think I think, do they have a Friday the 13th, like a Camp Crystal Lake? Is that A24?
Yeah, we've been hearing about this. I'm not even sure where they're at in production or what's going on, but
I'm sure someone could tell us this and that. So, I mean, so that's a series as well, right?
Right.
I guess a TV series. I have no idea where it's going.
My advice to all the Nightmare on Elm Street fans out there is maybe drink a little more before he comes after you next.
Right, yeah. Freddy, here he comes, right? You imagine that? Oh, God, that'd be nice, right? So, and you know, why is this dangerous? So we're saying, Jason, why are you so fucking worried about A24 taking over? Because let's just go back in history. Now, no, don't get me wrong. There's been some losers in the franchise, right? And as diehard Halloween fans, we just try to deal with these. But some of these, you know, what one person's trash is another person's treasure, right? And all that stuff. Some people actually like Halloween 5 or Resurrection. Or H2O, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know this guy, right? But let's talk about when it changed hands dramatically, right? So Rob Zombie, right? He did 2 Halloween films.
Yep.
Now, the first one I could tolerate, right? It was so Rob Zombie. It was House of 1,000 Corpses with a Michael Myers mask or type of shit, right? You felt it. It wasn't bad. It was tolerable. I didn't mind. I saw it in the theaters. I've probably seen it a couple times, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit different take, this and that. But his second one was probably the worst it's ever been, right? I think. The second Halloween. In fact, you saw an interview where he says he kind of purposely tanked this thing, right?
Yeah, almost tanked it. Just wasn't thrilled about anything that was going on with the studio. And here you go. If you're gonna make me do this film, this is what you're gonna get.
How dare you? First off, right? I mean, it's just like, I don't give a shit. Fuck you guys, right? And I'm just gonna make a shitty movie, which he did, by the way.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, and then disappeared, right? Not disappeared, but out of that franchise, they was just like, we're gonna take that from you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Pat him on the head and all that stuff, right?
Sure.
So then we kind of go flash forward to Blumhouse.
Yeah.
Right. Blumhouse. Now. Same thing, 2018, not bad.
Phenomenal. That was a great movie.
I'll take it, all right? And I'm not a Blumhouse fan, man, at all, right? So, but I'll give credit where credit's due. Good job. That was good. I enjoyed the movie. It was fun, right? And then you went Kills. You know, you're kind of like, wasn't bad as Rob Zombie's number 2, right?
No.
But this was a number 2.
It was a number 2, buddy.
And then we finished it off. We put right in the Blumhouse hands, say, bro, go with it. Let's kill this franchise because they tried to, but let's go out in style. And with Halloween Ends, you destroyed it.
You killed the franchise.
Wow. I mean, how embarrassing, right?
It was.
You had what's that kid, Corey?
Corey, oh my God.
Forget it, right? Michael Myers was like a little bitch, simp little guy, man. And
he got punked the whole movie.
He got punked. He's too old, which he's kind of supernatural if you don't know that, man. There's, this guy's been shot, stabbed fucking 19,000 times. He's still alive. We just have to accept the fact that he's immortal, right?
Yes.
But yet they took the different route and made him like he's like 69 years old and gets beat up by the kid who gets beat up by the band kids. And his mask on. He got deboed, if you ever seen Friday.
For sure. And they devalue him even more because you're right, Corey the kid, I mean, he's just getting picked on himself.
Yes.
So, like, you're making him even extra weak.
Yeah.
Getting punked by Corey.
I'm pretty sure me and you together could beat up Michael Myers at this point, right? And that should never happen, right?
No.
We should be just, like, nailed against the wall, right?
Yes.
Somewhere, right?
And Michael Myers were not hiding under a bridge.
Yeah. Fucking Michael Myers don't hide, man.
No.
So right there, you've seen what happens when you kind of like, hey, man, here you go, and have fun, and then it just fucks it all up, right? Or at least, I don't know, puts a bad taste. And this is the franchise, guys. When you talked about, if I go to Zimbabwe tonight, which I might, who never knows, and I go talk to them, I'm like, tell me a horror movie in Zimbabwe. They'll say Michael Myers. They may not say Halloween, but they're going to say Michael Myers, right?
Sure.
So good, So it is known worldwide. That mask is, known to instill fear, not be a little bitch, and
not the mossy Michael mask that we got either.
Yeah. So, and my biggest fear is A24 is going to do this, right?
It's a huge fear.
They're going to put feelings into Michael Myers. Michael Myers has zero feeling. He is the shape. He is an outline of a fucking evil human being. Look, can we bring back Loomis?
Oh, please.
Wait a minute. They might. But who would play Loomis?
Oh, great question.
Hey, I don't even want to know.
We'll
right?
get back.
Yeah, definitely, right? Dr. Loomis would...
Robin Williams probably. Even though he's dead. They'd CGI him or whatever. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah. And so that's... I don't want any of that. So...
No.
Okay, I never come to the table with a problem without a solution, right?
Ooh.
Okay, and well, my first solution is can we all GoFundMe and we try to bid on this shit?
Let's do it.
I think we need a lot more money than what we got here, but I think we rally together, we can get at least $1,500. So maybe we get our credit. I don't know.
Before you get into it, though, I do want to ask you. It's a fun little question. If you were to have control of the Halloween franchise, would you reboot it, or would you kind of like?
Good question.
Follow it up on a certain film, or
well, obviously we can't. We can't go forward, thanks to Halloween Ends, right? They really fucking stuck it. I mean, deep, guys. I mean, they went okay, and because they threw Michael Myers in a trash compactor, right?
Yeah.
Or what are those metal grinder things, right? Supposedly, right? Or whatever. But he got his ass kicked in the kitchen. And then one thing I'm 100% for on Ends is ending Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Okay? She's done.
That had to happen.
Yeah. And went out and stopped. I get it. You won. You kicked everybody's ass. You're tough and all that stuff. Good on you. But I think that role, right? Because everybody like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Netflix, try to kind of copy it. That seasoned, I say seasoned to be nice, older woman, right? But fucking sick of this shit. I was a final girl back in the day. I will kick your ass today, and that's cool. It works.
That's right.
And it worked for the time being, but we can't just keep going, right? In other words, Jamie Lee Curtis is going to keep getting older and older, and then she will be CGI'd,
yes.
and all that. And then just the, we try to, was it suspension of disbelief or whatever, right? It eventually goes away. That veil gets super thin when she's in a walker, but then she's roundhouse kicking and blowing shotguns up, I don't see it, right?
Right?
So what I would do, and this is a great question, by the way, and I'd love to know what you guys would do on this. That's a good one. Yeah, throw down. Well, how would you steer this franchise, regardless of who got it? I would go back in time. There's periods of time that we can cut in between, right? And I would not go back before 78. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. But there is definitely there's a story arc somewhere in that 40 years, right?
Right. There's a lot of years
before it got weird, and that we could go back and twist this thing and just give us a straight up Halloween slasher. I'm talking fall. Leaves, you know what I'm saying? Trick-or-treaters, iconic masks, and then stabbing the shit out of people, man. That's what I want. And I think there's only one company out there besides Terror Trader that can do this.
Who is this?
I would say hand it to New Line Cinema. All right, guys, listen, I'm being dead serious here. And you're like New Line, you're like whatever, right? Just whatever. Let's talk about what New Line's done, man. Well, we got the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Boom.
Right? We got the Conjureverse.
Yes.
Holy shit. I mean, we're talking Annabelles, we're talking The Conjuring, we're talking The Nuns. These are New Line Cinema, guys. Final Destination, if you want to jump on. Yeah, right? I mean, jump on that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, which I can argue that is one of the better Texas Chainsaw Massacres, man. When they had to do a reboot and everybody's all nervous, fucking bring in Jessica Biel.
Just bring in Jessica Biel, and
Lee Ermey.
And if you got some kids, what a great way to introduce your kids to Leatherface.
Yeah, absolutely.
The 2003 one's perfect.
Yeah. Critters, I think 1, 2, and 3 were done by New Line. And then we want some, you're like, get out of the old days shit. Okay, fine. But what about the Friday the 13th, the 2009 Friday the 13th? I thought it was banger. Phenomenal, right? It wasn't a reboot. It was just a mashup, but it gave us exactly what you want, right? You got your boobs, your blood, your bad acting. You got slasher. Jason is full man, masked up.
In the woods, fun kills.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? A24 looks too hard into this shit, right?
Yes.
Just give us what we want, man. And if A24 wins, which they probably will, and they do this, and then you give me what we asked for, you give me the 3 Bs and just have some fun, I will come on here and I will have an A24 shirt. I will have a beret. I don't know. I will apologize for 20 minutes straight on how awesome A24 is. And then I'll do a screening of every A24 movie and I'll do a marathon.
I think they're too stuck into their own probably 3 Bs, which is probably like books, berets.
Oh yes, and blueberries, or something B like French, like a biscuit or something. I I don't fucking know, man. So there you go, guys. I feel better. I got it off my chest. I had to complain, and once again, I know you guys are really excited out there. A lot of you, half of you will probably like literally have A24 tattoos,
Probably.
and or you dress up as Tusk when you go watch these movies and stuff like this, guys. There's a time and place for everything, and I respect that. I'm mad respect, but this is not the time or the place.
Not the time. Freddy, run, hide.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, you better fucking hide because they're coming for you.
Book it, dude.
They're coming for you, right? And you can stick your head out the window, but you know what happens in A24, baby. Boom, gone. Ants. I'm out.